Let me tell you a story. Richard has a fleet of taxis. That is huge. Leisure is job. But he's like the Scrooge. Joko's been working since his eye was at his knee. He takes care of his family with just his one taxi. That's right. Oh, wants to know should we tax the greedy and help the needy, or allow the selfish to take a bit and add it to their bottomless pit. Joko says no, let's tax the greedy and help the needy. Joko wants to know, answer the question. Joko wants to know. Joko wants to know. Answer the question. One day, a needy tourist came to Richmond for a free ride. He told him no, even though he has taxes worldwide. Go and see Joko on the other side of town. Don't you know? Joko was happy to take that ride around. That's Joko wants to know should we tax the greedy and help the needy, or allow the selfish to take every bit and add it to their bottomless pit. Joko says no, let's tax the greedy and help the needy. Joko wants to know, answer the question. Joko wants to know, Joko wants to know, answer the question. Some people work hard, but I just spin their wheels. Tell me why some people always get the best deals. Tell me why people that have much are dying to get more. Tell me why you people that have so little give even more than you ask for. Joko wants to know should we tax the greedy and help the needy, or allow the selfish to take every bit and add it to their bottomless pit. Joko says no, let's tax the greedy and help the needy. Joko wants to know. Greetings, fans. This is Desmond, the songwriter, with you once more. Sharing with you some songs from the new album, Happiness is Priceless, and some of my some material from my recordings as well. But this evening is kind of a little different from the usual because I'm going to have something on my chest I need to get off and share with you guys. So you all know that our world is full of isms. I had to deal with one of them this week. Kind of got me thinking and reflecting. What are we going to do about some of these isms and schisms? So I reached out to a certain person from a certain country earlier this week. And this person is supposed to be a very influential person in the music business in that country, in the entertainment industry. Typically, the way it seems to work these days with these people is that they are DJs that somehow, whether they go to journalism school or not, they become DJs, radio DJs, or television presenters, or journalists. And before you know it, they become publicists. And before you know it, they become promoters. And before you know it, they become artist managers, and they become publishers, and they wear every hat in the industry that feel like can get their fingers into the cookie jar, you know? The control, use their position in media to play or not play music. And I guess when they get pressured by the payola police, they decide to find other creative ways to dip their hand into the art of the pockets of artists, right? And so, I mean, from what I see all the times, they're not really doing anything for the artists in exchange for what they're getting. But you know, they find they take advantage of their position and they take advantage of people. So I heard about this particular person this week, and I decided to reach out. And first of all, sent her a message on Facebook, and within 30 seconds, she responded. You know, I talked to you. Yeah, I'm interested to hear what you have to say. I talk to you tomorrow. Call me tomorrow. I call her, and then answer the phone, and I had a link to my website in the message I sent to her, and she abrasively let me know that my website not working. I need to send her some of my music so she can check it out. So I found that a little refreshing that she wanted to hear my music before she started talking money. So because I've been in a lot of situations with people who are approaching to help me with my business, be a part of my team, and they have no interest whatsoever in my music or to hear my music, but they're ready to be on my team, meaning they're ready to collect money. Yeah. So I sent her my music. And within a few minutes after I sent her a few of my tracks, she basically responded to let me know that I am too old for her. You know, I'm too old, I guess. You know, she's not interested in dealing with mature artists. Those were her exact words. Now, I could be wrong or right, but I interpret that mean I'm too old for her. I just tell her cool, and I kept it moving. But I decided to do some little further research on her, and I went on her website and noticed that she have other clients who are in my age group, but in fairness, the difference between me and them is that these people are quote unquote established artists, although these are people who nobody hears anything of in recent history. These are good artists. A couple of them are good artists. Some of them are good people who I look up to as good artists, good songwriters, good artists. You have quite a few hype artists on the list in the quiet roster as well, who I don't necessarily care for, but they are artists anyway. And yeah, but these two people, two of them I see that at least two of them, as I said, are people who I look up to as artists, but they are also mature artists, but they are established. Although if this person was really, I think, doing what she's supposed to be doing for them as their radio DJ to play their music on the radio and publicize, be the publicist and their booking agent and their publisher and their manager, I think that given the caliber of these artists and their what I know to be their songwriting prowess, I think that I should be hearing more about these artists. And I'm telling you that I have not heard anything about these two artists in recent history, pandemic notwithstanding, right? So, but as I said, the experience got me reflecting on quite a bit, and I decided to talk about it tonight because in addition to the ageism that I've experienced, I've been singing professionally since I'm 8 years old. And while I wasn't writing the songs I'm writing now when I was 8, I think that my songwriting at the moment is decent. I think I write some pretty good songs. I might say so myself. I think my singing is decent. I think the production of my record is great. I think that what else? Yeah, I think the vocal performances are pretty good on the record. And I don't understand why those things don't seem to matter as much as your age, or whether you live in America or you live in Jamaica. If you put a reggae record and you're not in Jamaica, nobody cares unless you're a celebrity. They're not touching it. I had one man a few years ago I sent him some songs to hear to do some work, and he told me the song's not good enough to he doesn't want to associate the song. These are I mean, this is decades after I've shared songs with greats like Donovan Jermaine, who share every possible big artist in Jamaica phone number with me because he thinks that my songwriting is good enough for these artists, right? But as I said, you know, it's all about celebrity and where you live. You live in Jamaica, you live in America, you know, or your age. Um, you know, there's a question of race and your skin color. I mean, it has been discussed numerous times that all of the major reggae artists that have experienced um, serious international repute are not exactly dark skinned, right? I mean, Bob Marley, you can name a few: Bob Marley, Shaggy, Sean Paul. These are great artists, mind you, but you know, one have to wonder about those things. But all these ageisms, you know, you have to deal. People talk about your weight, or you lack, or you're too fat, or you're too skinny. I say Beanie Man was on this versus battle the other day, putting on a great show. And a lot of people, I say Beanie Man was on this versus battle the other day, putting on a great show. And a lot of people had to talk about afterwards was the belly, you know, how big in belly was. Not the statue of the artist, start focusing on that, you know. It's about just some trivial things. I see Toots dead, and all I see, a lot of things I see in the media is all the celebrities that he worked with in the past, not the great music that Toots put out and and all of those things, you know. I mean, Obama playing music, Obama having music on his playlist, and how Trump did like him, and it's about celebrity. I do some interviews and DJs asking me who I collaborate with. Like I need to collaborate with some famous artists to validate me. And I'm interested in listening to the music and saying, wow, these songs are well written, or the production is good, or you know, how did you get this production to be so good, or how did you develop your songwriting to this level, or where did you learn to sing like that? They're not interested in those things. All they're interested to talk about is trivial, what I consider the trivial things. I said the great artist Coffee won our Grammy last year. And the people's main focus was our gender, which was the first woman to win, and our age, also the youngest artist. They don't take the time to go and listen to all the records in the category. And big up Coffee and say, look, Coffee's a great artist, Coffee's a great songwriter. Listen to the songwriting, listen to the you know, the arrangement, listen to the arrangement of our stuff. You know, those are the things when we read these so-called journalists and publicists and managers and all of these people. Those are the things that should really matter, and those are the things that are going to make a difference in our world. If you want to make a difference in the world, people writing uplifting music, clean music. Those are the things I think should be our focus instead of putting down people about their age and where them live and them gender, and you know, yeah, we need. I don't know what the solution is, guys, but you know, I really had to reflect on that this evening. Right? I want to end by saying though that this person that rejected me on Sunday actually helped me a lot. I don't know if it's a good quality or a bad quality, but rejection is something that I'm motivated by a lot. So every time I run into somebody like that who tell me foolishness like that, I consider it to be foolishness, you actually make me work twice as hard. I know that is one of the secrets of success, working hard. No matter your age, and I'm telling you telling you this, guys. Don't make nobody put you down. Your age, your color, your skin, your gender, nothing. Just use that as fuel for your fire in your belly. For just keep working hard, building your team and working with your team, and have believe in yourself and God, and achieving your goals. I want to leave it at that. Yeah, so that tune that we listened to earlier, Jopo Wants to Know, is actually a parable from the Bible, right? One of the isms I have to deal with in my career is Christians who tell me, say, Christian must sing secular music, right? Or, I think I'm doing God's work even when I don't sing gospel, quote unquote, gospel music. I'm uplifting people, making the world a better place, right? But that is one of the isms I have to deal with. Christians who fight against me because I'm not a gospel artist. All right. But this song happened to be a parable from the Bible. I know, yeah, there are no taxes in the Bible, but there are camels. Kind of paraphrase a little bit. But that's what that is about. Greedy people who are greedy. All right. So this next song I'm gonna share with you is one of my favorites on the album. It's called Affluenza. What do you do when a son steals his father's F-350? Drives it straight through town. He drives it through at over 60. He goes up a store in Texas. He barely gets a slap on the wrist. His lawyer says that he's too rich. His mama says his life's a bitch. He needs rehab instead of prison. Just take a guess at what he's given. He's got affluenza. Oh, the poor little thing. Affluenza. He's got nothing, but he's getting everything he got. Affluenza. He gets away with anything. What do you do? After drinking all night and popping drinks, he injures 11, moves down and kills 4 pedestrians. He'll only get 2 years at best. A deal was made after his arrest. His lawyer says that he's too rich. His mama says his life's a bitch. He needs rehab instead of prison. I let you guess at what he's getting. He's got affluenza. The poor little thing, he's got affluenza. He's got nothing but he's getting everything he got. Affluenza. All his gets away with anything. The family of the victim says the verdict would have been different if he couldn't bear the expense to pay his defense. It's always money, 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 or have the money to pay the experts to make their statements, to pay the survivors for their silence, to pay for their treatment. Affluenza. The poor little thing, he's got affluenza. He's got nothing but he's giving everything he's got. Affluenza. Oh, he gets away with anything. Affluenza. He's got nothing but he's giving everything he's got. Affluenza. He gets away with anything. Affluenza. 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 Yeah, that one is called Affluenza. True story. True story. Affluenza. So the next one I'm going to do for you seems to be a favorite of a lot of people. You have a lot of people quoting it. Everything in time. This one I dedicate special to our Africans. Africans in Africa. I'm dancing about things not growing at full speed. Like breaking up with people I know that are in need. Or playing the fool with loved ones in all kinds of weather. Having a wonderful time, working together for everything, everything in time. In the meantime, I've worked really hard on my life. So everything in time, everything in time, everything in time. Everything in time. Oh yeah. Alright. Instead of racing with rats each and every day, I race to buy my dream guitar and play it right away. Or sit at my piano all day long and spend my time writing. It's all I do, it's all of everything. Everything in time. In the meantime, I've worked really hard on my life. Everything in time. Everything in time. Everything in time. So I asked him, son, if this was okay, and I listened carefully. What do you have to say? He said, I get so quickly, the mind will just blow away. And if I do my thing, steady and slow, one day soon, I will grow. Everything in time, everything in time. Oh yeah. Everything in time, everything in time. Everything in time. In the meantime, I've worked really hard and hard. So everything in time, everything in time, everything in time. In time. But everything, everything in time, everything in time, everything in time. Oh, in the meantime, I've worked really hard and hard. Everything in time, everything in time, everything in time. Yeah, I have to tell you guys, I really enjoyed the show this evening. I'm about to wrap up, but it's always good to get things off your chest, instead of keeping it on your chest. So I want say want to wrap up the show, but I have to encourage you. I think I've done enough encouragement for the day earlier on, but I still want to encourage you. Keep doing your thing. Don't listen to people. Don't listen to stupid, foolish people. Let me try to be nice. Foolish people, right? Keep doing your thing, working hard. When them getting away with them schism and them ism, just work harder. Get your team together and just work harder and just believe in yourself. Keep pushing. I do it. You can do it. All right? I'm doing it. You can do it too. Yeah. So if you like the music, keep supporting. I appreciate the support, Father Wayne. And enough other people, Smite, Sky, Modern, and the Young Buffet, and so on and so forth. I appreciate the support. Again, guys, next week, Thursday, one more tune. Rise up. Rise up. No excuse. Do your thing. Use your talent and do your thing. Grandma said the devil will give me a job if I'm idle. So don't be surprised if I have a gun. Standing off the Bible, nothing on the streets for me but trouble. I don't wanna go to jail and be in that struggle. Every time I beat that drum, I feel like I wanna rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up. Every time I start to dance, I wanna rise up. I'm gonna wise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Sometimes working hard is like a waste of time. My grandma said wasting time is really a crime. Said I'm gonna work hard and put in my hours. Oh yeah. So I get better and quiet already serious. Every time I beat the drum, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I start to dance, I wanna rise up. Rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Ooh, ooh, rise up. I just wanna get up every morning and be like those I admire. I just put my heart into playing my song so I can inspire. I just need a hand to achieve my heart's desire. I need a teacher, a mentor, someone to push me higher. Every time I beat the drum, I feel like I want to rise up. Rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I want to rise up. Rise up. Every time I start to dance, I want to rise up. Rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Every time I beat that drum, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I get on stage, I feel like I wanna rise up. Rise up. Every time I start to dance, I wanna rise up. Rise up. I'm gonna rise up and rise up. Use my talent to rise up. Ooh, ooh, rise up. Ooh, ooh, rise up. Sing it with me. Ooh, ooh, rise up. Ooh, ooh, rise up. Good to go.